Suspected causes of ADHD and autism? Organophosphate pesticides are a commonly used class of chemicals that are known to have detrimental effects on children's neurodevelopment and neurological function. These pesticides are widely utilized in agriculture to protect crops from pests. But the risks they pose to human health, especially in children, are significant. They are used on the vegetables and fruit we eat. Research has shown that exposure to organophosphate pesticides during critical periods of brain development can have serious consequences on a child's cognitive function, behavior, and overall brain health. These pesticides work by causing a disruption in neurotransmitter function, which can lead to a variety of neurological issues in children. Several studies have linked organophosphate pesticide exposure to neurodevelopmental disorders, such as ADHD and autism. A study published in the journal Environmental Health Perspectives found that children born to mothers who were exposed to high levels of organophosphate pesticides during pregnancy were at an increased risk of developing ADHD. Another study published in PubMed revealed a correlation between prenatal exposure to organophosphate pesticides and an increased risk of autism spectrum disorder. The mechanisms by which organophosphate pesticides harm the developing brain are complex, and these effects can have long-lasting consequences on a child's neurological development, potentially impacting their cognitive abilities, memory, and social behavior. It is crucial for parents and caregivers to be vigilant about the potential dangers of organophosphate pesticides and take steps to minimize exposure. This can include choosing organic produce whenever possible, eating organic foods and pasture-raised meat, milk, eggs, butter, and cheese will help you get sufficient supplements naturally. In conclusion, the dangers of organophosphate pesticides on children's neurodevelopment and neurological function are well documented. By understanding the mechanisms by which these chemicals can harm the brain and advocating for safer alternatives, we can take proactive steps to protect our children's health and well-being. It is essential for parents and caregivers to educate themselves on the risks of pesticide exposure and take action to ensure a safe and healthy environment for their families. A child can face lifelong results. Acephate, benzylide, chlorpyrifos, diazinon, dimethoate, ethoprophos, malathion, naled, phorate, and phosmet are among the organophosphate pesticides registered for use. Enter the category of agricultural crops.